In this video, we are going to discuss about the intraday stocks for 2nd September 2022, and the day would be Friday. Today was expiry and it was a very volatile expiry. Just like I said in yesterday's video, and if you have seen the yesterday's video, I clearly said that Nifty is more likely to expire between this candle. There is not going to be any breakout on either upside or downside. However, I also said that there will be a gap down. Most probably there will be a gap down, and that's what happened, and it did not break. So now it is kind of a negative market as of now, but it cannot be said anything because levels are intact. We will see some consolidation between this level, and RSI also kind of resisted near 60, slightly above 60. So it is in the consolidation zone as of now. So if we go to 1 hour chart, you will see that the market was not very much going anywhere, but it was highly volatile. VIX being very high, or IV, the volatility being very high. Those who are taking the expiry positions, including myself, have a hard time to manage the trades today. In this context, I would like to say that I have not been active in Twitter, but from now on I will be actively posting in Twitter. Today I have posted my profit and loss. I had 1032 loss today, and I posted all the trades that I have taken. You can see all these adjustments, and I also given this screenshot of the positions, and whatever I'll make trade, profit and loss, I'll share here every day, whichever day I'll be trading. So you can follow this, and it's you can see the username stock rituals. You can follow this for staying updated, and I'll be actively posting on Twitter. So coming back to Nifty, if we go to 15-minute chart, you can see the kind of volatility. First of all, it opened with a big gap down. Now I said that if it opens with some gap down and there will be panic selling, but it opens so much low near 17,480 that short covering came and took the market immediately higher, and then from there, from the middle of the day, it started falling, consolidated for some part and then fell again, consolidated and then fell again, and then toward the end it has closed somewhere in the middle. So it's kind of an typical expiry candle with a huge volatility. So tomorrow, if this level, like 17,600 level, if it opens flat and crosses 17,600, we can again buy. But remember, from every higher level sell-off will now come, and from every lower level there will be buyers. So as long as this level is intact and below 17,400 is intact, we cannot see that much of a move. So I would be buying above this high if this is crossed with 20-25 point stop loss, but at the same time I would be very cautious on my target and flexible, and today's high could be the maximum target, or 1:2, whichever comes early. I'd be ready to book. But if it opens with a gap down, anything near 17,480 or where it has opened today, or near the today's low, if it opens somewhere near here and then breaks on the downside, closes on a 5-minute candle on the downside, then below that candle low we can sell, keeping a stop loss of the candle high, and our target would be like a trailing one. So if I zoom out, you will see that there will be supports. This is a support level, this will be a support level, so there will be support, so we can trail our stop loss, and if this level is crossed we can sell, and our target could be near this low. So that's what our plan for tomorrow. Now let's look at Banknifty. Banknifty was more volatile. It crossed today's high even. but opened with a big gap down, and from there you can see sharp buying came, and it was a open equal to low scenario, so it was a kind of a positive. Then sell off also came, and it was highly volatile. You can see by the candle, and it also traded within this range itself, within this candle. So as long as this high or this low is not taken out, we cannot see any big further move on either side. So we'll go to the 1 hour chart, and in 1 hour chart you can only see that this was a sharp rise, then a fall, and then recovery. So like this is the candle that Bank Nifty has formed, and my trades that I showed was from Bank Nifty only, and I had a hard time adjusting the trades. So what we can do, if Bank Nifty is, you can see that it is kind of maintaining a trend line, it broke out and closed there. So if this high is taken out, so above 39,400 we can buy, and today's high will be our target, or 1:2 will be our target, and we will keep a stop loss of 60 to 80 points. So if it opens flat and starts going up. Now if there is a big gap up, then again our volatile market we will see. So if it opens with a big gap up and then this level is crossed, then it will go up, but near 39,800 there will be sell off, and it will again come down. So we will see some volatile market between 39,800 and 39,300 or 39,200, this level. And if it opens with a gap down, now here is also a trend line you can see. So if it breaks this trend line, then we can see some fall near 38,800 again. Any fall, and if this 39,000 is broken, so if it falls, there may be some buy from here, but if it makes price action and breaks 39,000, then 38,800 level can be seen immediately. And if this is broken, then we can see some further downfall. But if it opens with a big gap up below 39,000 level, and then 38,800 is broken on the downside, then we can sell below the low, keep a stop loss on the high, and we can trail our position on the downside at least near 38,570. So if this opens, gap down and falls. So these are the three conditions, and these are the three plans that what we can do. So let's look at the stocks now. The first stock is Tata Consumer. Now you can see that here was a resistance. So if we zoom out further, you can see that this area used to be a resistance. So what happens? Tata Consumer tested this level multiple times. It fell, and now it tried to cross this level with a big candle, as you can see, and 60 also broken on the RSI, but it closed exactly, it faced resistance exactly at that previous resistance, and then came closed it a bit lower. So but with the kind of volume and with the kind of this breakout level crossed, we can buy Tata Consumer if it crosses 842 level or 843 on the higher side. So if it crosses 842 level, we can buy, keeping a 3 to 4 point stop loss, and our target would be 6 to 8 points on the upside. The next stock is Hero MotoCorp. Now you can see that Hero MotoCorp, from here sharp selling came, then it kind of tried to recover, kind of made a W pattern and then went up. Today the neckline of W has been broken and there is a good volume, and the target could be near 29,500 or so, but intraday if 2900 comes, that will also be fine. Only concern is that RSI may take resistance at 60, but if it goes in a flow, then the 60 will also be broken on the higher side. So we can buy Hero MotoCorp above 2885, keeping a 8 point stop loss, and our target would be 15 to 16 points on the upside. The next stock is Coal India. You can see that Coal India is maintaining a trend line numerous times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So it took support on this candle for 8 times. So this trend line is a very important trend line as of now. So on the higher level, it faced resistance, sell-off came, and then it has closed engulfing the previous candle. So if this fall continues, then we can expect this trend line to be tested again, which is a good trade for intraday. So if it crosses 229 on the downside, we can sell, keeping a 3-point stop loss, and our target would be 6 points on the downside. So if we are taking a risk of 1 rupee, we are going to aim for 2 rupees. So that is 1:2 in the trading. The next stock is Hindalco. You can see it is kind of trading within a box, and it has been opening with a gap up, then huge gap down, then again a gap up, and now again huge gap down. So and closed well near this low level. So one thing you can see that this is a level, you can see that this kind of maintaining a trend line, and it has rested on this trend line itself. So if it breaks this trend line on the downside, then we can expect this 400 level to come in the coming days, and we can also see a big volume and a RSI resistance at 60. So there are multiple reasons to take this trade on multiple confirmation. So with this higher stop loss, one can also trade it for a swing, provided the risk fits that person. But for intraday, if it breaks 420 on the downside, we can sell Hindalco, keeping a 3 to 4 points stop loss. That will be adequate, and our target would be 400 for swing trade, but for intraday it will be much less, and we'll aim for 1:2 on the downside. Or RSI 40 may also come if it comes to 400. So we can take the trade intraday and carry it forward as a swing trade, but for intraday 1:2 will be enough. A word of disclaimer that all these videos are for educational purposes. I am not a severity analyst. In any trade that you take, you should consult your financial advisors. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.